Energy Detectives, The Quest for a Greener Future. Episode 1, The Big Discovery in Oloibri. It was the dawn of a new era, and the year was 1956. Deep in the heart of the lush Niger Delta, a small lively town named Otuabagi in the Oloibri district of the present-day Ogbia local government area of Bayelsa State, Nigeria, was about to make history. After nearly 5 decades of frustrating exploration, starting from 1908 in places like Araromiobo in Ondo State and Iho in Imo State, the search for oil had been a long and difficult journey, but the tides were about to change. Our young heroes, Gigi and I, Nonso, Amina, and Ayo, had traveled back in time, thanks to the eccentric and brilliant Professor Boma, to witness a moment that will change the future of Nigeria forever. The village was buzzing with excitement. The sun shone brightly on the toil drilling rig set up by Shell Darcy, and the air was thick with hope and anticipation. The energy detectives could feel the energy of the land beneath their feet, and the rhythmic hum of machinery echoed through the surrounding fields. However, this discovery was not without sacrifice. Several explorers had tragically lost their lives during the grueling search for oil. Accidents, mysterious illnesses, and strange occurrences haunted the drilling teams, leaving the villagers uneasy. The repeated failures, coupled with the deaths, led the explorers to suspect that something beyond their control was at play. Frustrated and scared, the explorers called the attention of the local community. The villagers believed the spirits of the land were angry. After careful consideration, they decided to consult Enanai, the revered deity at the Epuru forest in Otuabagi. Enanai, or Enai, was the ancestral spirit guide of the Ogbia people, and the people trusted his wisdom. A sacred gathering was arranged where traditional rites were performed to communicate with the spirits. Palm oil, kola nuts, and yams were offered as sacrifices. After hours of rituals and chants, Enai finally spoke. The spirits demand appeasement. They say the land holds great wealth, but it will not give up its treasures easily. The explorers must honor the spirits before they can succeed. Nonso, with wide eyes, watched the rituals in awe. I've never seen anything like this. Do you think it will work? He asked, his voice filled with both wonder and fear. These people have lived here for generations. They know their land, Amina replied confidently. Maybe the spirits will listen today. The community and the explorers worked together to appease the spirits, following the instructions from Enai. They made offerings and performed the necessary rites, hoping that this time the outcome will be different. With the blessings of the spirits and newfound hope, the drillers resumed their work. On the 15th day of January 1956, the earth finally responded. The ground began to tremble, a low rumble that quickly grew louder. Then, in a sudden powerful burst, oil erupted from the ground like a geisha, spraying into the sky. Cheers erupted from the crowd. The villagers and the workers alike shouted in joy, embracing one another. It was a victory not just for Shell, but for Nigeria. The discovery of crude oil in commercial quantities marked a turning point that would change the nation's history forever. This is incredible! people also shouted, watching the drilling equipment in awe as it continued to pump the dark gleaming liquid from the earth. Amina, ever observant, couldn't help but notice the expression of the local people. Some were filled with hope, others with uncertainty. They knew this discovery would bring great changes, new opportunities, but also challenges they could not yet foresee. Look at your faces, Ayo said. They know this is bigger than any of us can imagine. Oil brings wealth, but it also brings responsibility, and I added thoughtfully. This might help Nigeria, but it could also cause problems if not handled well. As the oil gushed from the earth, the energy detectives began to understand the complexity of this discovery. It was a moment of triumph, yes, but they could already see the road ahead, one filled with both promise and peril. How will Nigeria handle this newfound wealth? What will be the impact on the environment, the people, and the future? The young detective knew this was just the beginning of their adventure. There were many more lessons to learn and many more stories to unfold. But one thing was clear. The discovery of oil in Oloibiri was a game changer. It will shape the destiny of Nigeria for generations to come. And so, the story of Oloibiri, the birthplace of Nigerian oil, began not just with machinery and technology, but with the spirits of the land, the will of the people, and the unshakable belief that something great was about to happen.